Hi, I'm Girl Game Renee, and here's some community tips on shooting. The first tip, of course, is definitely shooting wide open is the best shot to take. 2 would be if the defender has his hands down, hand down, man down. So definitely take that shot. And 3, definitely creating great spacing.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. You'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. And it's the West All-Stars to start out. Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. They've got Nikola Jokic. LeBron James is out there with Durant. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Curry in at the point guard. Now here's Brunson. Following the miss by Jokic. Brunson with it. Now defended by Jokic. Good.
And you can tell Brunson has been well coached. He knows just when to call for that pick and roll.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson.
I asked him about his team's plan in trying to contain Kevin Durant. He said, I don't think you can contain Kevin Durant. Our focus is trying to have him take tough shots and hope he misses most of them. We'll see if they can put any pressure on KD tonight, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's LeBron. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Here's LeBron. Good D by Giannis.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for his shot.
First free throw is good.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
And so Tatum nails them both. West All-Stars still look like they're getting going. 6-point game. KD with it. Outguarded by Giannis. James in the post. Tatum on him. And that one's good. James.
You can tell LeBron values getting quality shots because he knows how much they're worth, and he's willing to fight for them.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the West. LeBron passes to KD. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Nobody better at getting inside. Rarely forces anything, and he usually gets the best shot available.
Now here's Towns over Jokic. Towns kicks to Brunson. Tatum on the wing. Defended by Durant. 4 on the clock. And the basket by Tatum. Tatum's got 6 points.
We know Tatum's got a terrific jumper, but I like when he pounds that paint too.
Jokic finds James, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And man, LeBron's taking things into his own hands with that alley-oop. Really impressive.
Outside Tatum. Giannis passes to Towns. And he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And it's in there.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
They get the rebound. Antetokounmpo. Good defense by Jokic.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
first one falls.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And it's a completely new group for the East All-Stars. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Jokic. Jackson comes in for Kevin Durant. Edwards has come in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And James Harden has subbed in for Stephen Curry. Now here's Brown. Mobley outside. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
Edwards looking it over. And good that time.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end. Always in attack mode.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Lillard against Harden. And it's Lillard missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Wembanyama finds James. A second chance effort. Wembanyama with the bucket.
And we talk often about Wembanyama's insane lift. There, we see it on the offensive glass.
The drive by Siakam. Can't connect from short range.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Jaylen Brown. First personal foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Shooting for the West All-Stars, LeBron James at the line for 2.
And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The East trail by 3. Mobley outside. Siakam, high post. Wembanyama on him. Chalk up 2 there.
Oh, great move by Siakam. That is why they call him Spicy Pete.
Wembanyama passes to Harden. Some nice passing here by the West. Here's Jackson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Cunningham. Count it.
And the strength of Cunningham. Fantastic job there scoring on the defense.
Here's Edwards. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the East. They trail by 1. And it's Lillard missing. Harden outside. He kicks it to Edwards. Cunningham with some nice D. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
On the court.
And here's Harden for 3. No good. Shot missing. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the West All-Stars. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside already taking apart that interior defense.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, they've got Jalen Williams. Alperen Sengun out there with Davis. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the shooting guard. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. On the wing, Williams, guarded by Tatum. Williams can't get it to go. Outside Garland. Pass to Mobley. Shoots over Curry. It's rebounded by the West. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry looking it over. The pass to Davis. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander against Hero. Pass to Tatum. The flush by Tatum.
Tatum, like most players, is best when he's aggressive and attacking the basket.
Outside Curry. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Sengun. On the wing, Williams. 6 to shoot. Over Tatum. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Giannis against Davis. Here's Antetokounmpo. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Not going to go that time. Good D by Mobley. Giannis with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Giannis kicks to Garland. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. To halt the run, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Here's Garland, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Defensive foul.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And that one misses.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game.
Now here's Durant. Shoots over Garland. Count that one. The East All-Stars lead has been cut down to just 3 on the basket from Durant.
You don't see that too often, the fadeaway shot when he's wide open.
Here's Mitchell. Outside, Towns. On the wing, Giannis.
That's
guarded by Jackson. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for the East. Jalen Brunson comes in for Garland. Then for the West All-Stars, Edwards comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And James Harden subbed in for Stephen Curry. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. We appreciate your report.
Beasting and feasting from this area. Towns utilizing all his length and size to burn the defense there.
Back to Wembanyama. Here's Harden. Hasn't made one yet. Brunson outside. Here's Brown. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, I like the fact that the energy that Brown plays with makes him a guy that does a good job getting to the line.
The East All-Stars shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he knocks down the first one.
A fearless athlete. Jaylen Brown competes every single night on both sides of the ball. Something you want as a teammate.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Siakam is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. And Brown drops them both. The West trails by 7. Now here's Durant. He has 6. Durant uses his size in close.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
Cunningham for 3. James Harden with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jalen Brunson.
Second team foul.
Really clever at getting his body into defenders.
West All-Stars shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
The scoring ability Harden brings is unique and next level.
Jokic has checked in for Jackson. Harden hits them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Wembanyama against Siakam. Good defense by Jokic. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the West. It's a 3-point game. Wembanyama with that soft touch around the rim.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Siakam outside. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Edwards. Takes it inside. Yes, that goes in.
Edwards is so physically developed already. Just brushes off the contact there. Really strong drive by Edwards.
Here's Brunson. Offline from the top of the key.
Let's look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. East All-Stars ahead, leading by a point. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. For the East All-Stars, the first quarter, pretty even. Some good action during the period, as it was just a 1-point game at the end of one. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the East All-Stars, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, if you compare the assist numbers, you can see who's been the superior team. And they're playing a much better brand of basketball. That bodes well for them the rest of the way.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the West All-Stars.
They need to turn up the intensity on D. Lots of guys standing around. Can't allow over 50% shooting in the spectrum. They need to make it tougher to get clean looks and force that offense out of its comfort zone.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Mitchell is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Tatum, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Towns in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. Here are the East All-Stars. They lead by 1. KD against Tatum. Pass to Towns. Bangs home the trifecta. Towns has got 9.
Hey, a confident shooter like Towns doesn't need any time to get a shot up.
And out of bounds, the East All-Stars will have it.
All-Stars ball.
Brunson scanning the floor. Now the pass to Tatum. The high post shot. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's KD. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Mitchell against Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Outside Curry. Right side Durant. The West again, cannot hit.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Giannis with it, guarded now by Durant. And the dunk by Towns.
Leaving no doubt on that one. The explosiveness of Towns, really powerful.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Jokic. Misses the one-handed jam. The East leading by 6. Brunson with a clean look. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. You look at Towns, he's really been playing well.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
East with some changes. Mobley, he's checked in for Towns. And it's Garland in for Jalen Brunson. Then for the West All-Stars, Şengün's checked in for Jokic. Jaren Jackson comes in for LeBron. And it's Williams in for Durant. Williams' shot is off.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable.
It takes so much work to keep Giannis off the glass. He's got that great length and athleticism. Boy, he's a real problem on the boards.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the East All-Stars.
Garland, the pass to Tatum. And here's Giannis from outside. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Mitchell against Şengün.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Alfred
Şengün's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the West All-Stars. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the East. Just 4 points, that's all they've given up here in the second half. Now, here's Mitchell. Still yet to score. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Pass to Jackson. Pocket 6. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts up a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
The West trails by 7. Curry passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Tatum against Williams. Passes it to Şengün. Over Giannis. Şengün, no good.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because he got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Tatum kicks to Mobley. Tatum passes to Mobley. Back to Tatum. The 3. There's Tatum's range on display.
You got to D up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
Here's Curry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The West All-Stars have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. And he makes the first. So he gets them both. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the third. And so it's the East All-Stars holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be right back after this. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The West trails by 8, and the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Davis is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Harden. Then it's James. And it's Edwards in at the shooting guard position.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Here's Brown. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Edwards passes to LeBron. Here's Wembanyama. Harden bounce pass. James in the post. He's covered by Brown. The East leading by 6. Towns the pass to Siakam. Over LeBron. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on LeBron James.
And right there, you see the impact of Siakam's length. So tough to defend once he gets to his spot.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the East All-Stars.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. Jokic has checked in for Wembanyama, and Durant subbed in for Davis. Siakam hits them both. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the West. Trailing here by 8. Pass to Jokic. Outside Edwards. Towns with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. Dishes it to Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And the East leads by 10.
Working to get the high percentage bucket. Nicely done that time by Brown.
Timeout called here by the West. They're going to talk it over.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
And the East with some changes. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Cunningham. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Damian Lillard. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the West. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Dagnall was telling his team. Now, he tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Thanks, David. Here's Towns following the basket by Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. Evan Mobley's checked in for Pascal Siakam.
East All-Stars, Evan Mobley.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Brunson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Brunson, a very physical player. Someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
At the line for 2, Jalen Brunson.
Two-shot.
That one falls for Brunson. And both free throws good for Brunson. The West trails by 10. The pass to Harden. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
That's really just the confidence Harden has in himself. I mean, he's ready to shoot it as soon as he catches it.
Towns for three. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one drops.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Brown against Durant. Shoots. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter. And here's LeBron outside. Kicks it out to Harden. Here's KD. Some solid defense from Brown. The East leading by 10. Mitchell dishes to Mobley. Fires the three. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the West.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now here's Mobley. Here's Brown. He can't get that one to fall. Nice defense from KD. Puts it up from 12. Mobley with the block. Brown jams it in.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Timeout called here by the West. They're going to talk it over. They're behind by 12. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Karl-Anthony Towns.
A no-brainer choice here. I mean, given how incredible he's played, just decimated the defense and did whatever he wanted to. No doubt in anybody's mind that this award was going to him.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And the official signaled a backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Mobley, he's checked in for the East. Now here's Giannis. Brunson, right side. West All-Stars with the rebound. To the middle. James, no good.
and he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now here's Brunson after LeBron James's miss. And yes, it's good.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
James kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. To end the drought. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You've got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Giannis. It's hauled in by Jokic. LeBron against Giannis. Looking to get back on track here. LeBron, no luck. And here's the East. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Runs in the pass to Giannis. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
One shot.
Free throw no good for Giannis.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with. A beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. An attitude of joy and unselfishness.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.